All right, today Microsoft renamed Microsoft Link to Skype for Business. We're going to do a little demo of the new client that we have some screenshots now. Just go over some of the changes there and show what's different. So the first thing you'll notice is that the Skype client overall is now has Skype colors. I'll bring the link client in here side by side, try to resize it here so we can see it. All right, and you'll see Skype colors at the top, the new Skype for Business logo, which is differentiated from the Skype consumer logo, and we'll show that. We'll compare those in detail later on. So we have the colors up here at the top. Pretty much looks similar. You'll notice the green, the presence icon is slightly different, but you have the photo there. And then we come down to the different sections like the contacts, history, and those icons are also are new. They're different. So you see just a slightly different icon for the different contacts, the phone dial pad, meetings options. They'll look slightly different. And then as we move down into the contact area, what you're not seeing the contact list, the My Contact list. What you're actually seeing in the screenshot is the Skype directory. So in Skype for Business, which is really Link with a new name, you will be able to search for Skype users. So what they are demonstrating here in this screenshot is searching. So they went to the Skype directory, typed in Garth something or another, and it's returning Skype IDs that you might add to your contact list or communicate with. So let me just see if I can get that to come up for you. Yeah, there you go. So down at the bottom here, you can see. So this may not be actually what the My Contact list looks like. That's unknown. We don't have a screenshot for that, but then down here it's saying they found, the first of 50. And I understand that it's using some kind of Bing APIs to get that information. Of course, at the bottom you see the normal link, select an audio device, call forwarding. Slightly different look, but really, it's link. So that's the main screen, and we'll move over to the why don't we take a look at the active call window. All right, now what we have on the screen is the Skype for Business active call window, and it's in a video call. A lot of things you see here, look, it looks like a video call. You do have the new centered Skype like buttons, video call buttons. On the left here, it looks like the IM window. And be aware, we're taking a guess at some of these things. On the right here, one of the things that was noted in the blog, Gurdeep Paul's blog, is that there's less clicks for call transfer, and it looks like we have a little call control button over here. Of course, we don't know what's behind that, but we could imagine transfer is behind that button. And then, of course, there's a little expansion button there as well. So that's the active call window. And just see if there's anything else. Looks like there's 2 participants in there. And once again, this could be a mock-up window, but it conforms to some of the things the blog mentions. All right, and then here we have the I think some of the blogs are calling this the call monitor. The call monitor window. I think Skype has this. It looks like it's telling you. It looks like it's on top. I could be wrong about some of this, so don't nail me on it too hard. Of course, it does just say Skype there, so we might be reading a little more into this. And indeed, it's actually the old Skype logo, so they might be using Skype to indicate something they're bringing to Link. But it looks like a sort of on top, displays the name, time, and it's a little call control, so you don't lose your mute and hang up. It looks like so. There's that call monitor. I think that's what they're calling that. So what we're seeing here, Skype for Business, it's the new name for Microsoft Link. Behind the scenes, you have Link server the link server technologies with the new name of Skype for Business. And what we're looking at here in this video is mainly the client. And what you can see is there, kind of a new Skype theme, some new icons, but really the same information's there at the same places. It's not going to be unduly hard for users to migrate to the new user interface. Very, very similar. And we're going to take a look at one last thing, and that is the icons, the Skype for Business versus Skype consumer icons. Why don't I just, what I did is I just made why don't we do it? There we got it. Okay, whoops, that resized for me. All right, so on the top there we have Skype for Business. And the question might be, how are we going to differentiate? Well, it looks like what they're doing is they're kind of having a outlined Skype logo, with the S in the middle, as opposed to the filled in Skype logo for Skype consumer. So it's, that's a guess. They didn't write that in the articles, but it's going to require, you're going to have if you're using Skype consumer, you need a Skype consumer client. And if you're running Skype for Business, previously known as Link, you're going to need a different set of clients, both PC and mobile. So there's going to need to be a way to differentiate that on marketplaces, and I presume this, subtle difference in icon is going to, and of course the name, it'll be Skype and Skype for Business. So, on the consumer side, you have Skype. On the enterprise side, Skype for Business. All right, well, that's just a couple things I thought I would point out. But Skype for Business, the new name for Link. Link is the technology that's in Link is not going away. It's just getting a new name. It's still secure, enterprise-grade unified communication solution.